What's up? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Let's get down to the situation, but please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, y'all. Let's get into this situation. My peeps, my peoples, Peep Squad is in the building, baby. So let's talk about DJ. Let's get down to it. DJ Akademiks was feeling froggy. He was feeling a certain type of way about the founders, the old school, the OGs that created and laid the foundation for hip hop when it came to music and changing the course of history with music and creating a multi-million-dollar business and also a billion-dollar industry when it comes to distributing company, when it comes to the record labels, and basically it became a lucrative avenue for a lot of people to get rich instead of the people that created the groundwork, which happens in history over and over to foundational blacks. But in any event, when it comes to Russell Simmons and Michael Rapaport, they felt a certain type of way and they started to get at DJ Akademiks. I'm going to apologize in advance because I'm going to be putting Russell Simmons on the screen and also Michael Rapaport. And, you know, that's a whole situation. Everybody that has been a part of hip hop and created hip hop have not always been the best, but there has been a lot of wonderful artists that came out that, you know, the walls down and actually changed history, changed laws to actually have music to play and be sold and be profitable. Let's talk about 2 Live Crew. Their music was banned. A lot of rappers' musics were banned, you know, for being sold and distributed out, you know, parental warnings on the actual record or the CD or the tape. And that's what the founders created. And also, hip hop was so lucrative that we have politicians using hip hop artists and rappers to basically fund their campaign as far as telling them to go vote. Hip hop has been used to say no to drugs, say no to violence. Hip hop has been used, you know, as far as bringing up that label, the industry, and also when it comes to jewelry, when it comes to people that create jewelry, people that create clothes, designers, made them millions and millions of dollars. And a lot of the artists that wore their entire or wore their clothing did not get paid. That was a whole fight that people had to go through, which Akademiks do not know anything about because he wasn't here, he didn't understand, and he don't know the history. But in any event, DJ Akademiks, he gets at Ebro, he gets at LL. LL comes out and he responds to DJ Akademiks. It's a whole lot going on, y'all.
I'm extremely rich. I mean, I remember working with artists who were the biggest of the big, and some of them are not so wealthy today. I remember signing paperwork for Jay-Z and Kanye West, and they're pretty rich. So I've seen it all. And I was there before rap records, as I said. And I look at hip-hop as a way to empower others. When you get older, maybe, if you get older, Mr. DJ, you will also look at hip-hop that way. Because in the end, life only gives you a comfortable seat. And memories. I asked from a friend, he sent me the comments from the DJ Akademiks. I don't know who Akademiks is, but I know that he's popular amongst young people. Let me say this. Hip-hop has been the founding fathers without Hollywood and Chiba and Starsky and Kool Herc and Busy Bee and Love Bug, and without Grandmaster Flash and Grand Wizard Theodore, and without those people I wouldn't be here. But I was there before there was such thing as records. These are people who played the parties that Rush Productions promoted. So they are the founding fathers and they created hip-hop. And no, they didn't all get so much money. But as far as money, hip-hop has been great because it's given people ways to survive. And other people have...
Yo, I'm not going to be as polite as the great LL Cool J, Russell Simmons, anybody else that's spoken on this best clown, dusty, dirty, best short, fat, bloated, goofy, no talent, little Akademiks, disrespecting the people that built hip-hop, that made the hip-hop, because you think they're not, I don't know what you think. First of all, you're not a DJ, all right? You don't cut, you don't scratch, you don't produce. You're not a DJ, so stop calling yourself DJ. Second of all, anybody that has anything to do with hip-hop, new, old, never done it before, trying to... Fuck, dude, for him to disrespect the people that built this, that built hip-hop, that changed every single thing, shut this dude down. Goofy clown, no talented, no skill set, no nothing. Talking about if you're broke, you're a joke, man. You're a joke. Making money off of hip hop, and you have nothing, you have no skill set in hip hop. Shut this bozo goofball down, Akademiks.
All right. Okay. So, you guys might want to record this. Make sure you're recording this or screen recording it or something so that you guys get it. I don't go live a lot. I haven't really been going live since, the pandemic, but this is something that came to my attention. It came to my attention that a DJ, and I'm not going to say any names because I don't think it's necessary. A DJ basically said that, a lot of the pioneers in hip hop are, they're dusty, or how can they be the person that, invented hip hop if, they don't have a lot of money. Or if they don't look or represent like they have a lot of dough, right? Let me explain something to you, and say this for you guys. Don't confuse someone's ability to develop a business model. Don't conflate. In other words, don't think just because somebody knows how to get money or fails to get money that they didn't make a contribution to the culture. No one discusses Miles Davis's bank account. We don't talk about John Coltrane's bank account. We don't talk about a lot of even rock musicians, a lot of them. We don't talk about their bank accounts. A lot of great country artists, we don't talk about their bank accounts. This idea that you have to have money or else you don't have any value is a bad idea, and it's kind of like, it's a misinformed way of looking at the world and the culture. There are artists out here. First of all, let me say this. First of all, let's talk about young artists, right? Who I love. I love the young artists. Let's be clear. I'm very much a guy who embraces the young artists. I believe in every generation. I believe in you. I care about you. Let me say this to you though. Today, you could come up with your 5-year plan, your 10-year plan, your 20-year plan. You can go find a manager. You can find an accountant. You could find somebody that means something to you, to help you. You could find a team to help your career go to the next level. When hip hop first started, there were no managers. There were no accountants that believed in it. Record companies didn't even believe in it. Nobody believed in it. How can you make a 5-year plan or a 10-year plan on something that doesn't even exist yet, that people have never even heard of? So just because a couple of these guys and girls and people out here made songs and made music and made contributions to this culture, or even dancers danced and made these contributions to culture, just because they didn't get rich, just because they weren't able to pile up millions or billions of dollars, does not mean that they didn't make a contribution to this culture. That does not mean that they didn't do something. They created an industry that we all ate off of. They created an industry that you eat off of. When you go out there and you go monetize your brand, when you go get your whatever and do what you got to do to build your career, when you go out there and negotiate your deals and negotiate your checks and talk tough, guess what? That money, that bread, that food that you eating was created by those same people that you disrespected. That industry was created by them same people that you call in, you know, foul words, foul language. The people that you're referring to. So my thing is this. It's always good. It's always good to get money. It's always important. It's important. It's important to get money. I agree. I'm all about getting paper. I've been talking about it my whole career. But don't ever, ever, ever confuse being rich with making a contribution to our culture. Don't ever play yourself like that again. Because trust me, you playing yourself. Because without these dudes and these girls who started this hip hop culture, a lot of the guys that's out there talking tough, you wouldn't even have a career. We'd be on the corner with a beer talking about what's the next move we gonna make. So I would say approach this game with humility and be glad and be thankful that these pioneers, you know, exactly slave mentality. Be glad that these pioneers help create this culture. And let's show them love. Let's elevate them. Let's celebrate them. That's why I started Rock the Bells. That's why I started this movement. So I wouldn't have to listen to foolish rhetoric about people that change the world. These people change the entire world. The whole planet runs on hip hop culture right now. The whole planet. Every commercial, everything you could think of is all about hip hop. And there are people out there that started this thing, and I think that they deserve to be honored and respected. I'm going to leave it right there. I'm not going to say no names. I'm not going to say nothing foul. I'm not going to go at nobody's character. I'm just going to say, think before you speak. Peace.
And he responded on Twitter and Instagram, and he's calling out, you know, the OGs in the industry, basically saying that they just don't like him. They're upset, you know, where he's at today and where they are not at. So in any event, you guys let me know what you think about this situation. And Akademiks is also saying that they jealous. He's calling out Ebro, basically saying Ebro was stopping people's bags and stopping people's careers, basically blocking people from getting to the bag. So you guys tell me what you think about that situation and what you think about Ebro, you know, responding to DJ Akademiks and calling him out and the rest of the pioneers, even if they're good, bad, ugly, and indifferent. You know, it seems like Russell Simmons, he used comedy and hip hop and basically created comedy and hip hop. But in any event, you know, DJ Akademiks went all the way in the situation. He went after, you know, Russell Simmons because Russell Simmons commented on him and basically saying, what are your charges? You've been charged for this. Why are you on a run? Why are you hating? And, you know, DJ Akademiks goes back to his number one defense and basically saying that, you know, the dudes are hating on him and they're jealous of where he's at and he has a say-so and he works with the labels and things of that nature. So, you know, sometimes he get very rambunctious and very bodacious and braggadocious out here in these streets. But you guys let me know what you think about this situation. So it's a lot going on, and so now we're going to check out what LL Cool J had to say, because he was the first one to respond to DJ Akademiks. Okay, so let's get into that situation. You guys, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, y'all. So in any event, it's a whole lot going on, and it seems like DJ Akademiks wants to wear it on his shoulders. But if it wasn't for the founders of hip hop and the founders, you know, that basically made it profitable and got the man that got the money, that got the billion-dollar industry, that got the record label, that got the distributing company at that time, because they wasn't letting blacks in like that, and they wasn't getting the money that they deserve, and they was getting bad deals as well. So in any event, you know, if people didn't fight and get down and get dirty with the record label, with the industry, and basically create beautiful music that they can't deny,